What gets everybody? Welcome to Tennis Point. I hope you're fine. I hope you're grinding and getting after your dream every day. I know this is a cliche intro that I give every time, but if you're not getting after your dream every day, you're gonna lose game of your life, man. First of all, thank you so much, man, for coming on my this show. As you know, we have been waiting since long time to record this
I know.
podcast, man. This long time,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay,
even before the exams, right? We were thinking about all
we
the
were
Big Bang
thinking
theories
about
and
that.
everything.
So all the people just heard your introduction. Just share you about like this view that where we met at, how this started, how we got this connected. Do you have any idea? Do you have any memory
Yes,
about that?
I know.
Yeah.
The first day I think we met during what Gandharva, right? Or the second one, Navrangan.
Kinds of festival.
I remember, yes, Neha was really pissed that day, right? Because we didn't got any chance to participate. All the outsider kids were getting chance, and you were standing there in a grumpy mood. She was standing there, and I think you were going for the business thing or business event, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember the event, but even they didn't give you any chance. They didn't give any of us chance, I feel like. So she was in the grumpy mood, and that's when we met, and that's when we got to introduce ourselves. So that was the first day, and I feel like we got way much closer after the group was created, where the communication group, where we used to talk about a lot of things. So I feel like that's when we got
Basically I'll tell you about that group. I was just doing the workout and suddenly this thought came in my mind that, man, I should make a group where I could discuss about this communication. I had never thought that I'll do this session kinds of things. I had never this thing was in my mind, but I just created that group and I just put on the status and saying that, man, anybody who's interested in just doing this communication group and all. And I got few texts from the people. Like I usually keep 10 to 15 people over my status, nothing more than that. Just only out of this 15 people, just 8 or just 7 people just texted me, said that, man, I want to join that group. And we started doing this Google Meet and we loved it, man. And I think that if we had not done that thing, I think it wouldn't have been possible to just understanding and knowing to each other, man. We got to know so much about that. Even people even after meeting so many times just don't get this kinds of bonding as we have got it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
because like we feel comfortable right now talking because it's an online thing, right?
It's online thing, yeah,
but,
man.
Yeah, but when there's like an official thing that's going on, like everyone is sitting together, there's like cameras, of course we can't afford that much, but an actual podcast, you know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of builds a pressure or something. So that was the thing, and mainly like so many people were interested because in this lockdown so many people were depressed, like they didn't know what to do, as you said. I think it was in the first or second lecture you said that this is the first time a person is having or is going to deal with his own mind, because what people does, like, or what people do, they keep themselves busy every day, right? Because they are scared of their own mental health. That's why. So that was a good thing.
We don't want to face to ourselves, man. Every day we try to escape. We always every day try to escape from our reality, man. We don't want to accept that thing. Whatever problem you have, unless you're gonna face that, you're not gonna find out the solution. But every day you try to escape that and reason. We always try to get sympathy from the people. That's it, man. We don't want to find out the solution. Even last day I was on a call of my sister and I was just telling, man, listen, whatever problem you have, you'll have to deal with by yourself. Nobody gonna help you out. Nobody. So whatever problem, whatever mindset, whatever situation you are going through, just sit it down, write it down and ask yourself, now what else I can do? Because if you are going for the sympathy, and I'm telling you, it's 100% guaranteed, man. It's a big statement. But like always, nobody gonna be with you. It's not possible. Like you're a good friend of mine, but I will not be available to you every day. There will be some work and you're feeling totally freaking out, man. Maybe on that time I will not be there. What will you do? You always try
to have to deal with it alone.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying you will always try to find out one thing which will give you a pleasure and kinds of sympathy, man. That's it. This is the only reason people go for the alcohol, smoking and all, because it's giving to them so much pleasure and they are just escaping from the reality, man. Just walk our audience through your past life. When you were uploading the videos over the YouTube, And what was your life before that? Who you were? Like you were not that confident guy. You obviously
No,
you
never. I was
obviously you
really, yeah, I was really awkward, man. Like, especially in schools, the surprising thing is, this is a message for the people, or there has to be someone who are dealing with, oh, I don't have a good school, or I don't have a good college. Trust me, I've been through that. I never had a good school or never had a good college. In 11th, 12th, of course, in FY I had a good college. So basically at that time, now am I realizing when I'm mature, but at that time I used to think, "Arey yaar, like sab log," I used to call that word gauti, which is really wrong. But I used to call back in the days like, "Arey sab log gauti," I want modern friends, or I want modern who have modern. But now when I am mature, I have realized why I never had friends, because I kept a lot of filters. Like there used to be so many nice friends, in front of me, beside me, but I was always like, oh, I need modern friends, I need modern people, I need modern everything. It's like that's why like people have so many things. Like I feel like so many people have asked that like why you are dealing with loneliness. I feel like that's the thing. I always kept a lot of filters, like, oh, I need this in front, which is good, okay, but that doesn't mean you're not going to talk with anyone. You can keep them as a normal friend, but like now you and me, we we are kind of like a special thing, not special thing, that's just a bragging, but it's like hamari kisse banti nahi hai itne, because there are very less people in the world like that. So that was the thing. And of course in the school days, I never talked much with friends. There were hardly 2 to 3 friends, and others were like a normal hi bye karne wale. So in school I suffered a lot. Not like bullying, alright, the school was amazing. And the thing messed up happened na, like I thought that I'm going to get good marks, good percentage in 10th, and then I'm going to go for a good college. Everything is going to be amazing. Life is going to be great. And I used to watch a lot of movies back then. So it's like, oh, yeah, college life, it's amazing. Trust me. All right. So what happened now? My first day on college, it's an admission day, right? 11th college. I went to the college through rickshaw, of course. The rickshaw stopped in front of a building. And I was like, okay, no, I want to go to college. I'm not going to name the college. I want to go to college. It's like, okay, here is the college. I'm like, where's the college? It's like, okay, there's a building. 3 floors, people actually live there. And 4th floor is the college. I'm like, what? Yeah, that was my first day. I was like, all right, this is going to go fantastic. And I know it. So that was really depressing, not gonna lie. And I had to deal with it a lot. And of course, they had a uniform. They had a uniform in 11th, 12th. So yeah, I used to wear the uniform as well. But luckily, I had a really good class. So I used to learn all of that in classes. I had a good accounting professor, which is, and ironically, sometimes, nature helps you sometimes, like that I can say. I remember one day I was really depressed, right? Because I used to wear this uniform, and then I used to be just all grumpy about the college, man. Everything about the college, I always hated it, okay? And I was coming back from college, and my class is near the college only. So I was coming back, and I always used to, not usually all the days, but I always used to wear a sweater to hide my uniform. Like it was always my thing. So at that day, sadly, I forgot the, sweater. And of course, at that day only, my accounting professor, I met my accounting professor, my class accounting professor. I'm like, my face become like this. I'm like, okay. But, as I said, how the nature works. If that day I would have, used a sweater, he would have never knew that I was in my college. I'm not gonna name the college, but I was in that college. And he was like, Arey, I was from that college as well. I'm like, what? So, how, contact meet, or how connection is made. Like, even I was shocked. I'm like, what? He was like, yeah, I used to study there. I'm like, okay. And that was a good thing. But I feel like that motivated me to get good grades or get good percentage. So now if I think about it, if I had gotten good marks or good percentage in 10th, I would have suffered after 12th, because I would have got a really good college like Kelkar, MCC, and I would have just enjoyed the hell out of the life. And then बाद में percentage एकदम बेकार आते थे, फिर एकदम मस्त college मिलते थे 12वीं के बाद, and then I would have suffered a lot. So I feel like this kind of helped me a lot. So after 12th, have you known about the 12th journey as well? This is interesting as well.
Yeah.
So what happened na, even after 12th I would have got it, or
Yeah.
is it
Sure.
like
No, I'll mute it.
so even after all right, so even after 12th I was about to, but what happened na, like as I said, nature works amazingly. If you are willing to do anything na, like the nature will help the shit out of you. So what happened after 12th, uh, the college I was in, so what happened at that time na, I feel like Somaya का कुछ तो issue हुआ था, Somaya college. I don't know what happened, but the list were delayed. Only first and second list were
Yeah,
up.
only first and
And the
second list were there.
yeah, and the third list was delayed by a lot, and everyone was scared that third list आएगा ही नहीं, because before or year before that it happened that only two lists were announced. So I was like, this is not going to end up well, because in first list, second list there were no names of mine, and I went for all the high colleges, right? Bedekar, MCC, Kelkar, like every high college possible. Now I was scared because every cutoff was like 89, 90%. I had 83 point something, whatever, 82 point for something. And now I was scared. I was like, oh, what I'm going to do now? So I took the worst decision I could possibly take. The college I was in, which I hated for 2 years, I decided, I think there's no option left. It's been a lot of days. Fuck, admission there. I took the admission. I'm not kidding. I took the admission. I paid the fees 18K. I took the admission. I submitted my original certificates as well, the leaving certificate. I was like, all right, nothing. And there was a friend of mine. He was in my class. I think he told me, yeah, we had a lot of talks, and he was like, why are you going to the same college? What's the point of getting good percentage if you are going to the same college? Because at that college, people were like 55, 60% were there. I'm like, that does make a lot of sense. What the? That makes so much sense. And that's when I realized, I was like, okay, you know what? Let's wait for the list. I mean, of course, I paid the fees and everything. They even told me when to come to college as well. So I think 2 or 3 days after the lists were announced, or I was late for the list. The third list was announced and I didn't realize it. I think 1 day late. I was 1 day late, and the admission date was gone. And I was like, oh, mera naam aa gaya, third list mein aa gaya. And it was first, I guess. I think second is Nikhil or Ashruti. I don't remember. But I was like, oh my god, mera naam aa gaya isme. Now what should I do? And the admission date is gone. And now the college will give me the form or not. There was so much things. So my mom went to the college and she asked everything. They were like, no, we can't do this and all that. So I went to the college as well. I was like, no, you can't do that. You know, whatever. I was like, कि legally allowed नहीं है, bro. Like, ऐसा कर नहीं सकते ना. Like, you can cut the fees, right? I'm not saying to give all the fees. You can cut your compensation or anything. But finally, everything, went well. I finally got my original certificates. I went to that day only. I took rickshaw from my college to station ticket nikala, Thane to Bedekar college, and we reached there. And it was Saturday, bro. And I want to let you know why I am so pissed, because it was Saturday. You'll get to know. So we reached there, right? And at the admission thing, they were like, you were late. I'm like, oh, my mom made an excuse. My mom said that दादाजी गुजर गए थे. It's like, no, ऐसे कैसे चलेगा and all that. I'm like, हम लोग कर क्या सकते bro? There's a dead body in our house. What do you expect to come from an admission? So finally they were like, okay, ये form भर दो. अगर लक लगा या कोई left हो गया तो मिलेगा, वरना नहीं. And as I said, why I was pissed, it was Saturday, because I have to wait for Sunday now, the whole day.
Yeah.
Because Monday I get to know na. If it was Friday, I'll get to know at Saturday. Now it's like, oh, what should I do now? And I was so depressed on Sunday. I was like, bro, like, I took the college name. Amazing.
I'll mute it. Don't worry. I'll mute it. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay. So I was like, bro, 11th 12th के college से भी निकाल दिया. Like, what should I do now? Like, वहाँ से भी नाम निकाल दिया, and it's like I'm basically fucked. If I don't get admission here, I'm screwed. And like, it's like that was a horrible day. And we went to the college on Monday, and they were like, I was, first of all, I was expecting something else. Sometimes it happens, you expect a lot of negative things from others, and out of nowhere they just act positively, right? So the same sir who was really negative on Saturday, he was really pissed on me. The same sir on Monday, he was like, oh, okay, here's your document, here's your ID, okay, come from Monday, come from tomorrow itself. I'm like, done? He's like, yeah, come from tomorrow. I'm like, okay, amazing. So that happened. And also, this is kind of a bragging. I came first in my college in 12th. You know
That's
about
great,
this?
bro. I don't know. I had no idea about it.
So, so that was another thing. But
So,
whatever.
congratulations, ma'am, for that.
such a early congratulations. But yeah, I love to. I remember I even had a poster, outside the college, and I used to brag a lot about it. It's like amazing.
Great, bro. Even I was the third in my college, and there was a poster. My photo was there, man. So that's great feeling. That's great feeling for this temporary moment. That's it, bro. Not more than that.
Yeah. After that, it's like.
So yeah, I want to ask that when you started your YouTube channel and why this thought came in your mind, and where did you get this fluency of this English language? Where it's not like you were not talking to the normal people; they were foreign people, right?
Yes.
They were not Indian. So how you made yourself in that way? How you worked on yourself and got this confident to come in front of camera, and like you were just opening yourself complete to the people. Now you're allowing everybody to judge you. How bad you are, how good you are, how and where did it come from? How did you get this confident?
Well, basically it all started from me playing some games, right? I used to play, of course, laptop. Everything started actually when the laptop came in our home, okay? Yeah. So I think I was in 7th standard. I never started recording in 7th, but 8th standard I started playing a game called Far Cry 3. It was a really good game, and I used to love gaming, and I used to love the gaming voice or the gaming English language, I would say. So at that time I was really excited. I used to talk a lot about words or those dialogues, the gaming dialogues, that came in mind. So basically I used to watch videos on Far Cry 3 because I was obviously playing the game, and I got to realize, people can play games as well as record it. Like, how great is that? And you can earn money as well, because now the YouTube policy is really strict after the PewDiePie, the N-word and everything. But before that, it was just upload the video, you get views. I think it was 1K per view something, and you used to get. Basically, people are supposed to click on ads, but now it's like 1,000 subscriber and you have to get monetized and everything. So I was really excited for it. I have started it. Starting it was CS 1.6. That was really bad. I used to, I think, record it on OBS as well. Back in the days, OBS was okay, not OP, but okay. And I started with the CS 1.6. I didn't start with the commentary. After that, I started, I think the channel name was Mesh Yourself. It was the one. And after that, I went for PewDiePie. And PewDiePie, I got really addicted to. PewDiePie, right?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, now he's a lot of controversial.
After the controversy, everybody knows about it.
Yeah, everyone. T-Series is just. But before, I'm going to be totally honest. I don't know on your channel there are PewDiePie fans or not. I'm going to be totally honest. PewDiePie back in the days was a lot better, bro. He was so much better. His content was so good, so funny, and that's why I got addicted. And he used to play games which are free, right? So I didn't have to pay for playing any game. I used to play online free game, and starting it was shit, But then I think I played for 1 month. I think the channel went for 1 month, and I realized I'm not gaining any subscriber. So I started watching videos how to gain subscriber, anything. There's so many things, and then I realized people do one thing: you go to small channels, comment on their channel, sub for sub. There was a thing back in the day, sub for sub. It's like, if you sub me, I'll sub you back, and that got started. And back in the days, I don't think Indian gamers were much. They were all American gamers. You can say London, UK, everything from there only. So all the public were from there, and what we all used to do, we all used to sub each other and just like everyone's video and just comment. We didn't even used to see anyone's videos, nice video, amazing video, super video. So that's when I gained subscribers, and that's when I gained likes and everything, and that's when my actual journey started. And that's when I started collaborating with I think there was, I don't remember the gamer tag, but I started playing with a person. He was an American, and I think there was an in-game voice in the game. I think it was Shadowgun Dead Zone, if I'm not wrong. I don't remember the game name. But we used to talk on that, and that's when I started communicating with them. So that was the first start of it, and I used to feel really scared, at start. I was like, bro, yaar, unka American accent hai. How can I cope up with that? But it's like, bolte bolte chalta hai, like nobody is going to judge you that hard,
Yeah.
So it was like, okay, it was going on, and तभी मेरा English इतना अच्छा नहीं था. My English got better ना in my tuition, okay. I think my friend name, he was my best friend back in the day. His name was Pranav, and he used to teach me a lot of English, and he used to be like, you are supposed to talk with me in English only. It will improve both of our English. And his English was amazing. He used to watch AIB videos, and I was a big AIB fan at that time, of course now as well, but the channel is sadly dead. So we used to talk a lot about AIB. We never used to study anyways, but a lot of talks on AIB, lot of English language communication, and that improved a lot. So as you were asking that, if anyone needs help with English, just start talking within English. Like, see, even my English is garbage right now. It happens, man. It's not like we are American, we are born with English. It just happens. So that's what I'm saying. Just start using the words. Just start using it. Just phrase it. That's what you can say. Phrase it.
So you started playing the game and talking to the people over the YouTube since you were in 8th standard. Am I right?
Yeah. From 8th standard it began, but 9th, 10th,
Yeah. So you started from 8th standard, and after that you started practicing, and years just passed out. So what communication, like how it played a biggest role in your life? So can you just demonstrate that one, like any example? I know about you, like you have given so many presentation over the different colleges, and because of that you have got this much confidence to coming in front of camera and talking like this way. So do you think that communication played a very different role in your life, and especially this language, English language?
Communication played a huge role, I would say, because you feel confident about yourself, right?
Yeah,
like, okay, this is an ironical part. People think that I'm smart, or people think that, oh, hushar or sabbe, they could say.
Yeah.
But the thing that happens now, if you are good at English now, you don't have to study at all. Like, I'm not even kidding, and people think this is fake, right? People think, अरे नहीं bro, तू हमेशा पढ़ता है, तू बोली मत, तू झूठ बोलता है, पढ़ता नहीं कभी, and all that. It's like, I don't study at all. I just open the book a day before the exam, and my English is good. That's why I get to know a lot about it. और मैं सिर्फ concept समझ के लेता हूँ, and then at the end of the day, I just write anything that comes in my mind about the related topic, and that's how it works. And that's what I'm saying now. Like, I feel a lot of confidence in academics due to an improvement in English. So even if I'm not good at academics, as my English is amazing, my academics are automatically going to be improved. So I feel like English helped that a lot, and also gained a lot of confidence. You feel a lot of confident about yourself, that, oh, if something happen, or if someone, because here's the thing, right? Not because you're supposed to go in a corporate, that's why you should learn English. It's not due to that. Let's say if you opened your own business, right?
Yeah.
And you don't know English, but the client is speaking with you in English, even though he's an Indian, right? Doesn't matter. But bro, shoshkar nahi karna padta hai. Like, it's like, bolte English, bro. I look amazing in English. So English mein bolega banda, even though he's an Hindi, Marathi, whatever, but do English mein bolega because he thinks English is amazing. And then what will you do? You can't just stay silent, and at this point you can't speak with him in Hindi. It will look bad. I mean, I'm not judging language in it, but it will look bad, right? So at that time you'll get to know the importance of English, why English is important. Even small English will work out a lot. It's not like you need to learn all like dictionary and everything. It's like even small English, like small communication, all that needs. Yeah. And that's yeah.
And also you might have realized one thing, that it's like whenever you are going right now, wherever you are going, at any place like a bank or any corporate, you're not scared. You're so much confident, man. Like people thinking that I can speak in my local language. It's okay, it's fine. People not gonna judge you. But the moment you start speaking in this language, people think, man, you're awesome. You're an amazing man.
Exactly.
People talk to you with so much respect, man. And if you're getting a respect, and if it is changing your personality, then why not you should learn this language?
And one more thing, it gives you a lot of attention, which is amazing. It
Oh.
gives you validity. Like I'm not kidding. Like not going to lie. I love attention. Who doesn't love attention?
Who
It's
doesn't
like
love
if
him, man?
some,
Yeah.
yeah, if somebody is giving you attention, अरे bro, बंदा अच्छा English बोलता है और he's an amazing at English. Because the thing is, okay, if you go to Domino's or McD, it's like, hello sir, my name is how may I help you? It's like, okay, you have to speak with her or him in English. You can't just go on Hindi. I mean, you can go on Hindi, of course, you're paying for it. But I'm just saying, if you talk in English, you will feel a lot of confident about yourself, and you'll also select a good menu.
Yeah, great, man. Man, when you entered the college, like first year of the college, you were not Gaurang, you are right now. Okay.
Yeah.
You participate in many events, even you got good groups. Okay. So how your friend circle change your life, and how participating in different events change your life?
Friend circle have changed my life by a lot, man. Like I'm not even kidding. Like as I said, till 10th I didn't had much friends, or not as I could call them a friend. And in 11th 12th I feel like they hardly, I mean 3 to 4 they were best friend though. 3 to 4 to 5, and they were best friend, but like not, I didn't had any a huge group, or I didn't had any networking. People have a networking. My internet connection is unstable. So I never had networking back then. When I came to Bedekar College, first of all, why I was confident, I never was that confident. But at the start of the college itself, why I was confident? Because I got good grade, I got good percentage, and I knew that I have a really strong English, or I have really strong communication, we could say. So I was really confident, and back days, whatever comes in, right? Notice, like presentations, speeches, I used to be like, oh, mujhe jana, I want to go. So even now, I'm not even kidding. Like right now, you're saying, "Arey, you're amazing." In this lockdown, even I am screwed. Like my communication is totally screwed right now. Like I have lost a lot of confidence. As we also talked that day, on call, you got to know. Like I've lost a lot of confidence. So it's fine. In this lockdown, everyone has lost confidence. But even I am shocked. Like even I want to find that Gaurang in FY, because in FY I was so enthusiastic. I used to be so enthusiastic about everything. Katyan mein kuch show aaya, if they don't know about Katyan, Katyan is a hall in our college, and there used to be a lot of good lectures, we could say, a lot of lectures. I used to attend all of them, and it was fun. All the lecturers were amazing. It's like bore nahi karte the. It's like they used to be very friendly, fun, teenager type. So I used to attend that a lot. And uh, yeah, as you were saying that bada friend group, how did that help me? Well, that helped me a lot, because it boosted my confidence, right? Because I got to know that I am not lonely here. Like when you feel underconfident, when you are lonely, right? जब अकेले रहते हो तब थोड़ा अंडर कॉन्फिडेंट फील करते हो, बट जब ये ग्रुप के साथ रहते हो, इट्स लाइक क्या होगा, ठीक है ना, सब लोग है, फंसेंगे तो सब लोग, अकेला थोड़ी फंसूंगा. So that's why it boosted a lot of confidence, and my group is amazing. Just whatever drama used to happen, that doesn't matter. Like it used to be the best group, and we had a lot of fun. That boosted my confidence as well. And I am so happy, or I am so lucky that at the start, of course, I gave a lot of solo speeches or solo mono, anything, everything. But after that, I got to know Sneha better, and then after that we started doing presentation together, speeches together, everything together. And that's why it boosted a lot of confidence, because I knew that I was not alone, I was with someone. That's why whenever I used to go any random college, we went to MCC as well. Even she was scared, but I was not. I was like, no, I'm not scared at all. We are going to do this. Even if we lose now, like I am happy because I did my best. I know I did my best. And I think during the MCC, yeah, we lost at MCC really hard. But yeah, at MCC, what we did, I think she was scared. I was like, listen, okay, listen to one thing. Don't even think about prize, because she always used to think about prizes, right? Oh, first, second, third, are we going to get selected? I was like, don't think about prize, just think stage pe jaake enjoy karna hai. That's it. You're supposed to enjoy, and I used to enjoy a lot, on stage. That's why I don't like this online presentations. Like, क्योंकि एक मजा नहीं आता bro. जब हाथ में एक mic रहता है, and then everyone is like, you have this stage fear or stomach fear, सब चला जाता है bro. क्या confidence आता है. I miss that a lot these days. But that was the best year of my life. FY, like it was the best year of my life.
And also,
So that was the thing.
you might have realized one thing, that when you got to know about the Sneha, when you people started doing the presentation all alone, like only you two people were there, and Sneha is the same, having the same excitement like you, and like as you are having the confidence, she's also having the confidence. And when you both
Yes.
are just enthusiastic about something, you just want to do, you want to improve yourself, and Sneha is having the same passion for something. Like she's like a fighter. Like she has to do everything. She wants to know about
Yes.
everything. When you know this kinds of person, when you do work this kinds of person, you feel, man, this is something I always wanted in my life, and now I got it.
I
I
know
got someone
that.
who's having same passion like me, man. She's mad for that.
Ex-
And because
it
of
only
that
took
person,
18 years.
yeah, and because of that person, you also try to improve yourself every day, because you have to match your level. And it's not just because
Yes,
you are having confident competition with that person. It's just because you are loving this process. Now you know what is the importance
exactly.
of working on self. When you work on self so much, you just stand out from a crowd, man. You stand out
Yeah,
from the
and
crowd.
it feels better. That's what I'm saying. It feels better. Like I feel like in C division only me and Sneha used to do all the presentation and speeches. I don't
Yeah,
remember anyone. I mean, teachers used to force everyone to do it. That was a different thing.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
And
yeah,
yeah, as I was talking, as you were talking about your initial days, like 11th and 12th standard, you was talking that I didn't have much friends. And I just want to say one thing, like if you are like I when you having this kinds of filter in your mind, that I will do friendship with only people who are smarter than me, who are better than me,
yes,
it's just because you are too much serious about yourself. That's it, you're taking
yeah,
yourself too seriously. And when anybody who's taking themselves too seriously, they are just allowing themselves to get offended so early, man, so easily. Because you're too much serious about yourself. And anybody
that's
will
true.
comment,
Yeah,
when anybody will comment anything to you, like whether it's good or bad, you're going to get influenced a lot by that comment. This is the only reason, because
yeah,
you're taking too much seriously. And here talking about friendship, it's, man, like if you're good enough, you think that like I'm smarter than this group, because you're good mediocre. It's not you're an amazing personality, you're just far better than them. You are in the same group. That's it. You're not far better than it. If you were, then
yeah,
you wouldn't have been in that group. You are just same, you're having bit
exactly,
more information about the life than those people. So
exactly.
whenever you're getting serious about yourself and thinking, man, I should do friendship with the people who are far better than me, then sit down and understand, man, it's not because you have to find out someone. It's just try to help people who are not better than you, who are around you. Just go and sit with them, how they are struggling, and why they are sitting silently, why they're not talking, what kinds of environment they have been living since their childhood, why they are like this way, why are they are so much insecure. Because you are not more than your environment and your surrounding, man. You are nothing. You are just surrounding by good people, good environment. As you're talking, like you were playing game till the 7th, 8th standard. I didn't have mobile phone. I had no idea about this laptop, the mobile phone, YouTube, man. Even till when I got my first mobile phone, initial of the 12th standard, I got to know about lots of things like YouTube, like Instagram and this WhatsApp and all. I didn't have much idea about it. And when I got to know about that, man, it's like because I gained information. Now I can say that I'm better than you, but I'm not better than you. I just have more information than you.
Yeah,
And if you don't have much clarity about the information you have collected, it's going to just create the you chaos in your mind, and you're going to feel kinds of peace within you, because more knowledge you are allowing just to more chaotic in your life. That's it.
exactly. Yeah,
It's better you need to have clear information. It's not full of information. You just have clarity
exactly.
whatever the information knowledge you're collecting from anywhere. So whoever listening to you, I'm feeling that, man, I should have good friends, smart people. It's just whoever you are, whatever you are, you have mobile phone. Start building your self confidence by learning new thing every day, by improving yourself on daily basis. And don't try to find out people on daily basis. Just stand out from the group and help people who just need your help, man. It's gonna build their confidence. Also, you're gonna feel better about yourself. Don't try to find out people. Just try to improve yourself on daily basis and help people whom you could help out, man. That's it.
And also like don't help people who are not interested, because like a lot of time happen you're helping someone is like okay whatever, and it's like yeah paka raha hai, whatever.
Bro, it's like
no, it's not going to work.
They are just sucking your positive energy, man. That's it.
Yeah.
Like you help them one time, second time, and third time, you will start feeling. Sometimes we try to help people not because you're trying to help, just because we want them to stay in our life. That's it, man.
Yeah.
We just want them to stay in our life. And seriously, man, when you're feeling so alone by yourself and you're keeping those kinds of people in your life, you're just allowing yourself to just be disturbed every time. Don't do that. You're feeling alone, it's okay, but don't allow those kinds of people who are sucking your energy on daily basis, because it's gonna ruin up your life on long term, man. And sometimes you lose faith over the friendship, and you don't want a friendship with anybody. Don't do that, man. If someone's sucking your energy, just leave that. It's okay. Be selfish, man. If you think that no, man, that person is sucking your energy, be selfish, man. Leave that person. Leave that group.
Exactly.
Just I follow David Goggins a lot, man. Like he is a god for me. And his one statement that I want to mention over here, it's like whenever you're feeling like, dude, I'm alone, nobody's loving me, just go and sit alone on just particular table where nobody's sitting. Wherever you are, just go and sit alone. All the people who are just insecure about them will come and sit with you, because you should start something. You should initiate something. And people who are feeling insecure about them, because everybody just asking for the group. Nobody want to live alone. So you just start sitting alone on the table. People who are feeling insecure about them will come and sit with you.
You'll have a good group of introverts.
That's why I'm saying now. So, and also, you should have that courage to say to the people, man, I just don't like you. It's okay to feel alone. It's okay to feel alone for a temporary moment of the time, but you should have that courage to say, people, man, I don't like you. I don't like this behavior. And I should not encourage this thing. You should have. Reason we don't have friends, because we don't tolerate that bullshit, man. That's it.
Yeah.
I
feel like now we don't pretend, because a person who has a lot of friends, they pretend a lot. It's like even if they are not interested in the topic, they'll be like, "Arey, must okay, yeah, nice. I've heard about it." That's why. Don't
just kinds of cream someone and saying that, man, please stay in my life, and I'll just always say yes and yes and yes to you. Don't do that, man. You're gonna lose your self-worth. Don't do that. So yeah, Gaurang, tell me when this lockdown happened, man. Okay, we just everybody just got into their home, and when you were in the college, you were getting lots of experience talking to people, as you were talking like standing on the stage in front of people. You were totally different person. You're not this person, but just this scenario is ruining your life completely. You didn't get enough confidence because of this lockdown. It could have been changed your life if this lockdown could have been there. Okay, so all the people who are sitting right now at your home, and like I'm so feeling sad for the people who just got the admission the first year and couldn't able see their college.
That's so sad.
Yeah, so tell us what they are losing, man. What they are losing. Tell us.
A lot. First of all, there's just an answer. A lot. The thing is, even we did like FY and SY, we still think that we have missed a lot by not having a third year. That's you're missing a lot, man. Because 11th, 12th, it's like chindi, bro. It's like childish, sab bacche the tabhi, But in FY, it was, because even 11th, 12th, mein teachers thode strict hote, right? Teachers are like kind of strict. FY, SY, TY, even professors are like ekdam chill, and everyone is just friendly. You have missed a lot, man, and I feel sad about it, because online is never going to to teach you an actual practical things, right? Even if online teaches you good study or good academics, even if you're getting a lot of time to study because you're at home, but you're going to miss a lot of things like networking. First of all, a biggest thing, networking, because you're not communicating with anyone, right? You're not communicating at all, so you kind of feel depressed or you kind of feel lonely at home. So that's a huge thing you're missing. Second of all, you're missing a lot of fun, because of course you all are attending a lecture on online lecture, but at the end of the day you are solo, right? You are at your home only, and everyone is like at online at their own home. But in physical lecture, lectures, everyone is together. You can chit chat, you can hang around, you can do anything. Even after the college, you can hang out, make some gossips. It's such an amazing thing, man. Like FY, SY, TY are such a best years. Of course, if you get a good college, or maybe you get a okay average bad college, and you have a good friends or good group of people. So that's the things. Those are two things that you have missed a lot. And of course, the third most thing I would say, academically, it is not good. Even if you are getting marks, all right, I know amazing ways of getting marks and everyone is getting it, but it's not going to teach you anything, right? Like it's not going to teach at all. Like everyone is missing so much things. Just they're not even, I don't even think why am I even attend, like मैं mention भी क्यों कर रहा हूँ कि they're attending online lectures. I don't think they're attending at all.
When we were in the college, okay, like anybody who is in the college, and it's like everybody is not so much talented to score the marks, and but there are people who just study one night before the exam and they could score good marks. They don't study whole year. But when you get into the college, every day you're interacting with the teacher, with your friends and circle you have made. Every day you're developing yourself. Like when you are leaving your home, going for the college, back in your mind something is going on. Whole planning about what I will do today, how will I talk, how will I interact, how will I react to the teacher.
Exactly.
Everything you're thinking in your mind. But right now you're just sitting in your home and you don't want to open your camera and the mic, man. You don't want to speak out.
Exactly.
And it's a big and it's the biggest problem for anybody who just introvert, man. You got enough time.
Actually,
you got enough time to cover your fear, man. You're not trying to overcome it. You're not trying to overcome it, man. And when you'll come into the reality, like people who just didn't see their college in the first year and now second year is going the same way. When you suddenly will come in the third year, what will happen to you? You know nothing about the college, about the people, about the networking, and you'll meet first time like you're meeting the first year of the college. So when you will start to building this thing, your college just got in.
They'll be like, mute button kahan pe hai? Where is mute button? But seriously, that's an actual fact, man. Like missing a lot because there's like an excitement, right? Like you purchase new clothes for your college, balo pe wax and everything. You're wearing new clothes, amazing clothes. Just even we had a uniform, it was amazing. I don't know why people didn't like it, students. I used to love it, man. Like the tie and everything, it used to look amazing. So those were some exciting days. Then train traveling, of course, those who are living close to the college, they are not going to be traveling to train. But train traveling is very exciting.
When you come out from your home, you travel to your train, bus, or anywhere you're going, you're getting different thoughts. You're meeting to the different people who are reacting in a different way, who are acting in a different way, who are talking in a different way. You learn every day, but because of this, and does not matter how hard you're working on yourself, improving your English language, improving yourself, improving your clothing, whatever you're doing. But when you'll come into the reality, man, when you will face to the people in real life, everything will just go. It will not happen the same way. Does not matter how well prepared you are, because you have not met real people. You don't know about real emotion, how people react to you. You are sounding good for you. You are better for you. You are the best for you. That's good thing. You're getting confident because of that. But the moment you'll come in front of people, you feel, man, no, I should meet more people in order to build real confidence. And whatever how much confident I was so far because of our work that I have put, it's just fake, man. I know that will work out, but when you meet real people, then you'll have to work all over again.
Yeah. Like you learn a lot if you are going outside. Learn a lot. And if you are train traveling, man, like right now online lectures are going on everything, and after just suddenly 1-2 years you're going to train traveling, you're new to it. Trust me, if you do any mistake, like they'll only say one thing. You know that dialogue, right? You don't know that dialogue.
Which one?
That पहली बार travel कर रहे हो क्या train से?
Oh God!
They always say it. Even if you made mistake.
Man, I was reading a meme kinds of things. It was, man, अभी train रुक जाएगी तब उतरेगा क्या?
So they ठाणे आने वाले bro, and I am literally on the door, and मेरे सामने एक बंदा है. It's like, bro उतरने वाला है कि नहीं, ठाणे आ गया. It's like कि no मुझे मुलुंड उतरना है. Bro तू इधर खड़ा ही क्यों है यहाँ पे फिर? they don't know about this, right? But that screws you, because you are thinking that पूछना क्यों है? Everyone is going to just go there,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
you yeah.
Yeah. I just want to ask, like, in this lockdown, everybody just logged in their home, and whatever insecurities they have, okay, they are not meeting people. Because of that, yeah, they are feeling so satisfied. They they are thinking that they are not allowing someone to judge them. But when they will come out, their all insecurities will just pop up on their head, and they will feel more insecure than before.
Yeah,
So have you?
I know that.
Yeah. So how to overcome that judgment? Like people, obviously, people will judge you. Does not matter how well, how awesome you are. People will judge you.
And even if they don't, you'll think that they are judging you.
They are judging, and that is the worst.
Yeah,
man. That is the worst.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you are your own enemy.
Exactly. Yeah. Well,
so how to overcome
first
that,
of all, yeah, first of all, starting days are going to be hard. I'm not kidding. Starting days are going to be terrible. Like, I feel like just be prepared that, oh, I'm going to get fucked for like at least 5 to 10 days. Because even I worked at a corporate, as I said. I think after 1 year, I actually went outside. I mean, I used to go outside for groceries and everything, but not like an actual out of Dombivli or anything. So it was the first time job and everything. It's like I didn't even have friends for 3 to 4 days, and I used to eat like lunch alone. You know, and it was so weird. It's just even if I think about it right now,
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Just but after 4-5 days, like friends one day and everything. But yeah, as I said, starting 3 to 4 days are really difficult, and you'll have this, you know, I don't know about you guys, but I always have this, you know, डर in mind that what is he going to, you know, मतलब चढ़ेगा नहीं इतना bro, ये रहता है ना, like if you are going somewhere, it's like कि bro ID दिखाइए, ये दिखाइए, it's like क्या you have to ask again because they talk so fast. It's like, अरे bro, okay, I'll have to remember this, I'll have to remember that, I don't have to forget ID, I don't have to forget this, there's just so much things. So as I said, like I can't, you know, give you any solution or tip that, oh, this will increase your confidence. As I said, practice will increase. What is practice? Basically going there, you know. So start 4 to 5 days, I feel like maximum 10 days we could say. After that, it is going to go smoothly, like, and once you gain the confidence now, then it's going to just run at a speed, like a lot. But you have to maintain it at consistency as well, because I feel like after this lockdown, everyone is underconfident, everyone is depressed, so don't worry about it. And it's a fact, because we have not gotten any human touch, you know, or any physical communication.
Bro.
I feel like it is going to be hard for everyone. So just be honest, like, अरे bro, मैं awkward, it's like, अरे मैं भी awkward, चल awkward gang join करते हैं. It's like, it is going to be like that. I feel like
तू भी insecure है, मैं भी insecure हूँ, आजा.
Yeah, even, you know, the like my sister, she learns psychology, and she told me that psychiatrist की rates इतने बढ़ गए, bro, and it's like, I'm like, what? Everyone needs a psychiatrist. This is like a lot of teenagers are getting depressed. I'm like, oh my god, it has been a terrible year, you know, medically as well. Everyone is getting ill and anything, people are dying. That's really worse. And at the same time, mentally as well, they are getting just mentally disturbed because they have nothing to do. And like in this lockdown, we have heard a lot about, you know, in news about suicide. So many actors, Sushant Singh, there's so many people. So this lockdown has been terrible.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. So as you were talking about that going to the office or just college, it's gonna be tough for a few days, okay? But I just want to say, don't live in the assumption, man. Wherever you are going, don't make any image like something gonna happen bad to you. Don't, because if you are making this image, definitely it's gonna happen. Because it does not matter, it's gonna happen so bad to you, but even little thing will hurt you a lot. So don't make any assumption before going anywhere. Just feel, man, just be chill. And I was that kind of person, and I meet people. Whenever you are going at place, just be chill, man. Like, you know everybody. Just go and like act like you know everybody. Just say hi to anybody. Nobody gonna react, man. I don't know you, man. Everybody want to know about people want to know. People want to react on everything. This is the only reason this social media is just hype, because people want to react. Just go and just say hi. Don't be serious, man. Like I'm serious, nobody will talk to me, how people gonna react? Nobody will react. Even if you're feeling insecure about yourself, people gonna make you feel you're insecure. Don't show people you are insecure. Just be chill, be jolly.
Show them that you're confident.
You are confident. Be fake it.
Yeah, exactly.
Go and say to them, man, hi man, hello, what's your name, how are you? Everything gonna sort it out, man. But don't be insecure by assuming that somebody gonna say bad to you and you'll feel bad about you, because you're feeling this, you're creating this image right now, okay? And when, like, just by any chance you just didn't get any to get into that college or that particular office or any corporate world, when you will go for the next place, you're gonna have same memory. The man, this thing had happened to him in the past life, again gonna happen.
Yeah.
And that's a terrible, man. That's a horrible.
I know, that sucks.
Yeah. So don't live into assumption.
Need to be confident.
Never. Yeah.
As the TVF aspirant dialogue, fake it till you make it.
Yeah, bro.
It's amazing.
Practice a lot. Just meet new people every day. Even people are so much scared to getting into the bank, man. Go. You don't have any work, just go into the bank.
SBI, bro, just amazed. Just don't want to touch it. That and our college counter, like, it's like, bro, so hectic, man. Yeah, exactly. For that, I think ticket, whatever, that ticket discount. What is it called? There's a word. How can I forget? No, but the discount you get as a student, what is that called on ticket?
Concession.
Yeah, concession. God damn it. Yeah, concession. So like, it's like those two things, man. It's just cause pata hai, bro. Tu kuch bhi bolo chadne wale dhadadhad. Like, you can't do anything.
Yeah, bro.
So the SBI. Nah, I think SBI is chill now. Like, I don't think, cause there has been a lot of memes on that. It's like, zindagi mein kuch dar nahi, but SBI mein jaane mein dar hai. Like, चढ़ते हैं bro, like, it's like, no, it's like teenager नहीं रहते वो लोग, सब लोग बूढ़े बुढ़िया रहती है, चढ़ के चढ़ते हैं.
And you start feeling so vulnerable about that, bro. Even you, because of that, you don't want to go out at any place, man.
Because
it feels so horrible.
Because you are not like, you know, like a chill dude or anything. It's like ऐसे पूरे gangster type. It's like वो लोग रहते हैं क्या है ऐसे. You are not like that. Like, अरे fuck, मैंने क्या किया? You feel shameless, right? It's like पता नहीं है bro, मुझे क्या करना है, क्या BR क्या भरूं, किधर BR भरूं.
You know,
like, you have to ask everything.
So yeah, people should go this kinds of place and meeting with the people, attending the seminar. Even it's not possible right now to going at this place, so you can do everything over the mobile phone. Try to talk to people as much as you can.
Even from the, like, I've seen so many vloggers, not Indian vloggers, of course, India mein shoot karte hain. There are American vloggers, they come to India, they talk with locals like nothing is there, you know, like, with such a lot of confidence.
That's what I'm saying.
And people, Indians make fun of them. Yeah, Indians make fun of them and they don't care. They're just having their dates. And I feel so good, and you know, after seeing this, I feel so confident. It's like, bro, मुझे खुद को awkward लगता है, मुझे खाते समय वीडियो निकालने में भी awkward लगता है कि लोग देखेंगे, bro.
Even after watching their blog, you'll be like, आज मैं कैमरा ओपन करके मैं भी रिकॉर्ड करूंगा.
Exactly. I feel like now that's the one thing as well. If you want to, you know, be open up, I feel like vlogging is a good thing as well.
Vlogging is a good thing, bro. Good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will just open up. Even, you know, whatever lifestyle you have, whoever you are, how insecure you are, everybody is just struggling with the same struggle, man.
Exactly.
You are not
just
alone.
nobody's showing.
Nobody's just showing.
That's the thing.
Just go out, record the video, upload it. Man, I 12th standard, okay, I started watching the videos of so many people, and I'm like, man, one day I'll record my video for the YouTube. This thought came in the 12th standard. I was so much insecure about my looks, how I speak, how I will come in front of camera, people are going to judge me, comment me. Man, nothing happened. It's fine. I recorded.
Everyone appreciated.
Everybody appreciated it, because people hate things they always wanted to do, but they couldn't take step to do that thing.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's like, you know, everyone knows the answer of a question, but nobody wants to raise the hand. And then there's a kid that raises hand. It's like, mera hi answer tha, bro. That's what I was thinking. Fuck, should have raised the hand. It's like that. Kind of like that.
Yeah. So you should have that confidence, and don't judge yourself so much and so many times.
Exactly.
Man. You're judging more than anybody. And there's a one quote that I heard from somewhere. It's like, nobody can be greater enemy than you of yours, man.
Yeah.
You are the biggest enemy of yours. You should understand this shit. And nobody can hate you with the same intensity as you can hate yourself.
Exactly.
And we do
Because
every
even if
day.
somebody is blaming you, somebody is abusing you, at the end of the day, your mind is thinking that, oh, you are supposed to be abused. Or, you are going to be everything. You are a negative person. You are bad and everything.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, that is the true thing, that you are your enemy. Damn. That's good.
Any one insecurity that you overcame and like you are
Uh,
comfortable to share, you're comfortable share. Not open up yourself completely, all your vulnerabilities. But yeah, whatever insecurity
got
that
it.
you overcame. Yeah.
A, hu- a huge insecurity is me being fat. It's like I feel like a lot of not a lot, but many people would have that insecurity that, oh, you're fat,
Yeah,
people
bro.
are not going to talk to you. It's like
Yeah,
I
bro.
had that a lot, especially in school days. Like at least now I am pretty not thin, of course. I am still fat, but not that much. In school days I was such a fatty man, like, and I always had that insecurity, अरे यार मैं fat हूँ, लोग मेरे से बात करेंगे कि नहीं.
And
And
when
it's
you're
like
fat,
such a thing, huge
and
thing for me back
yeah,
in the
bro. And when you're fat, people just expecting to you be funny or just studious. Nothing more than that. And it sucks every day.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, and it's like, I don't know, yeah, that makes no sense, right? Yeah, that that is actually true, that when you're fat, people assume, no, I'm not like, I haven't heard about the funny thing, but I've always seen that whenever somebody's fat, people is like, "Arey banda hoshiyar hai." I'm like, how does that make any sense? It's like such a stereotype, right? Yeah, but
Yeah, bro.
yeah, that was a thing. And I feel like I got motivated a lot, not a lot, but in the lockdown,
Yeah.
doing exercises and everything. So I feel
Yeah.
like work on your insecurities, I could say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just don't cry over it, that अरे bro, अरे it's like, work on it. मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ? How can I remove that insecurity? Or if I can't remove the insecurity, it's fine. I don't think anyone will judge. I am judging myself right now, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's the
So
one thing I think.
whatever
More
weakness,
than that,
yeah, bro. Whatever weakness you have, whatever insecurity you have, rather than crying over that, just take the responsibility of that shit, man. You're not alone.
exactly.
You're not the only person who having this kinds of insecurity. You just have to sit by yourself and ask that, what can I do right now to overcome that? And if you're not taking an action, then whole life you're gonna cry for that. And
Exactly.
it's not sudden will happen. If you're suffering, sure, it's good for you. Because of that suffering, you're gonna get that, one click in your mind, man, I have to do it. Because if you will never suffer in your life, you will never take action.
Yeah, exactly. That's what happened. That's what I said, that if I would have got a good college in 11th, 12th, I would have never been here. But since I got a bad college in 11th, 12th, not bad, I shouldn't say bad. It was an okay college, but I didn't like it. That's what motivated me. Arey bro, study karna hai. I want to get good grades and I want to change the college. That's what motivated me. That's what kept me, boosted. So I feel, and I, yeah, not only boosting, guidance is also important. I was really lucky. I had a good college, not a good college, such an irony. Not a good college, good class. I had a good class, and my accounting professor was really good, PK professor, and that's why it gave me a guidance. And it's like, bro, agar motivation mila, guidance mila, it's like a huge spark, and just you're going to nail it, man. You're going to nail everything. That's what it is.
Got it, man. And whatever insecurity you have, whatever weakness you have, when you start working on that, automatically you get a spark within yourself, and that gives you so much confidence about that.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like, bro, I actually defeated my insecurity. That means I can defeat anything in life, even if it's hard. Because I feel like the most hardest thing is insecurity, right? I don't know. It's just my opinion.
Yeah, it's like that. So whatever insecurity you have, try to face it, man. It is not gonna, there's a girlfriend of mine, and she was good to me. Like she was fine for me. So whatever insecurity, like I was totally open to her. I used to share everything. And when one day she just said to me, listen, dude, I cannot solve your problem, and nobody can do it. Nobody can solve your insecurity. Okay, you will have to take action, and you will have to overcome your insecurity on daily basis. People always ask to me, man, how to improve personality. It's not one day game. You will have to take a step, and you will have to work every day. as I said initially, like in the starting of this intro, and I said that man, it does not matter how your mood is and how you're feeling about yourself. Every day is not gonna be same. You'll have to take action. So whatever insecurities you have, weakness you have, you'll have to work on that every day. As you're talking about being fat, I was like that way, man. I had tortured my body completely. I was 87 in after 11th standard, and I worked so hard on that. Because of that, I tortured my body a lot because I didn't have any idea about how this diet works, how exercise works, and all. Even I didn't have proper mobile phone where I could watch the video over the YouTube. Man, I was just fucking crazy. I have to do it. And when you're crazy for something, and that's why I'm saying that if you're not suffering, you cannot overcome that. Everything just got changed when I got fat, man. I was looking in the mirror, man. Who am I? When you're not feeling ashamed about yourself,
that also,
you take action.
Yeah, exactly. And that also, you just feel, always heavy, and it's just weird, man.
Yeah, when you just walking,
that's what I'm saying. That
walking down the downstairs, the stairs, you feel like, man, my whole body is just shaking. It's fucking crazy, man.
Exactly.
You can feel the fat on your body. That's totally a shame.
Yeah, actually though, even after, if I get, of course I'm going to get a job after this, but I'm thinking that when I'll get a good job, or not a good job, but an actual schedule, it's set. That's when I've decided that, I'm going to hit the gym every day. Every day I'm going to hit a gym, no matter what. Like, I have to. Even if it's half an hour, 1 hour, doesn't matter. Consistency matters. And like right now, I'm not doing any exercises.
One thing you might have realized in this lockdown, and right now after this job, when we are looking for the job, and we are just so much addicted to our schedule, which is, kinds of compulsory for us. It's like compulsion. Like there was a fixed schedule for the college. I have to go to college from this time to that time. Okay. Right now you have whole day, but we don't have schedule. We don't have any compulsion. It's the only reason we are so much fucked up, because we don't give too much prioritize to our schedule. Now we are thinking that when we gonna get job, we make our schedule, because time of that job will be fixed.
Exactly.
Then I will take action for
that
remaining
true.
time.
That's so true.
Why not now?
And you get motivated as well, right? If you have a schedule.
And you feel like, man, nobody's working harder than me. Like you're going for the college whole day, and you're coming back home, you're working out, you're not doing anything extraordinary, it's amazing. But you are just that one extra hours working on yourself, you're feeling, man, now I'm most hardworking person in my class. Nobody's working harder than me. Even you have no idea about anybody, but still you're feeling about yourself, man, nobody is struggling, harder than me. I'm just struggling a lot. No, you're not. You're just thinking too much. You're taking yourself too seriously. You always try to show off people that I'm working harder than you. I have more knowledge than you. I have better knowledge than you. But you are just totally shit, man. Because knowledge, like whatever, like however, whatever you're speaking, whatever words you're speaking, it's not our own, man. We have heard from somewhere. We have collected from somewhere. And we are just becoming cool over this podcast. Even in your real life, even in our real life, we have whatever you are speaking on daily basis, we have heard from since our childhood. That's it. We know nothing. There is no self-realization. You have not found out something amazing and you can say that this is my own. Even you're making your own code. You picked a few words from here, you picked a few words from here, and you did it by yourself saying that this is my code. No. You got context from somewhere and just claiming that it's my code.
No, it is not. Manipulations.
It's a manipulation. And whatever you're learning, and you're saying that you have learned from reading the book. It's nothing yours. And whoever is writing that book, they have collected the information from somewhere.
Exactly.
It's just all because of experience. You will have, and experience is nothing new. Everything is just there, and you will have to go and feel it. Experience, man, what's going on? That's it. You are not gonna do something innovation. And it's okay, it's fine. And I had heard somewhere, it's like you either can be first just you can be best. So you're not first, but you can be best. So work harder for that.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
Wherever you
Yeah,
are.
that is actually a fact, right? Even if you lose, you are still best. Because if somebody has not even given any competitions and you are giving it, even if you lose, you get to know things due to that. It's like ghar pe baithne, yeah.
You might have realized this, like we are so much insecure and we are so much scared to meeting to the people. Because of this interview session, we have given so many interviews. We realize that how much we are scared. We don't want to talk to the people. We don't want to meet to the people.
Yeah.
If I got so many calls from my acquaintances who asked me, man, what should I do? How should I improve my English language? I'm so much scared to giving the interview. How much people are insecure about themselves. The only reason because they have never talked to the people. Last day I got a call. It kinds of interview, and he was asking, man, tomorrow you're going to get a call. It's regarding interview, and you have to say this and that way, like that way. And I was like, man, okay. And he was like, man, I should not say to you that because you're already confident enough. And that was the biggest compliment for me, because this is the only thing that I was working for. It's a long time. I have been putting so many hours to improve myself. I was not this guy who could come in front of camera and speak like that way. Never. I had never imagined my entire life 4 or 5 years back just doing. I was shit, man. I'm. When I think about that, I feel like that I have come so far. Not in the eye of other people, but in my own eye, amount of work that I have put in order to improve myself. I know. Even when you were struggling, you were improving yourself. Amount of work that you have put on yourself, only you can understand. I can listen, I can try, I can pretend to feel you, but I can't. Nobody can understand whatever how much insecure you have, whatever insecurities you have. It's you who will have to deal by yourself.
This is actually true, because even when as I said, I didn't have much friends. Like all I had normal hi bye friend, and they used to judge me back then a lot. As I said, I was a fat kid in the school, right? I was a fat kid, dumb kid. I never used to talk. Like even this is a really weird thing even to speak right now. I used to read a book known as, you have heard about this book? It's a really old book, How to Make Friends and Influence People. I used to read that book, and I was reading it in school in front of someone, I don't remember, and he was like, "Arey bro, what are you reading this? ऐसे ही लोगों को friends की जरूरत पड़ती है." It was really hurting, man. It's like, bro, fuck. And now, like in FI and everything, whenever they meet me, they get so shocked. They watch my Instagram and Facebook. They're like, "Bro, is this Gaurang?" I don't think this is Gaurang. It's like, and they always compliment. It's like, "Bro, कितना बदल गया है तू, कितना change हो गया." It feels good, It's like, bro, like the thing that I am not realizing, of course I am realizing, but you get to know that you have changed a lot. So it's not like कि अरे life में सब बुरा चल रहा है or everything. Like, see your past, how you were and how you are now, and it will help you a lot. Like, trust me, you are changing. The life, as you know, as something says, even if you go through failure, success, anything, life just keeps going on. Life doesn't stop. Life is not like, "Arey bro, failure laga, okay, you know what, let's just stop the life." Or maybe if you get success, life is not like, "Let's party, let's stop the life, let's stop the time party." It doesn't work like that. So yeah, that's a really interesting thing to talk about. And yeah,
continue bro, continue.
And yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you realize the concept of time now, like, why is time money? People say, why time is money? Like, I've heard a lot of things. Like, if Bill Gates, if you throw like $20, $30 on him, Bill Gates, he won't pick it up. Why? You have heard this, right?
Yeah.
Why?
Bro.
Because at that moment, it will take him 5 to 6 seconds. At that time, he'll make any deals and he'll learn a lot. That's why time is money, right? Time is money. You'll get to know when you're an entrepreneur or a businessman. You'll get to know, like, every second matters. Now we don't realize at all, because we literally have a lot of idle time right now. So time is an actual money. Like,
bro.
That's why I'm saying that, like, schools need to learn practical, keep practical knowledge rather than all the theoretical knowledge.
Yeah, bro. As you're saying that people just commenting to you and saying that, man, you're completely changed. But you might have heard people saying that, man, you're not changed, man. You're same as you were as a person 2 or 3 years back, and people take it as a compliment. But you should not. You were the same fucking person 3 years back. Now you're the same fucking person. You have not changed yourself. You're not. You have not grown as a person. People take it as a compliment, but you should take it as a shame because you have not changed yourself.
Exactly.
When you people are saying to you, man,
I feel like those who take it as a compliment, like they are happy that अरे ठीक है चल बुरा तो नहीं बोला ये. Same energy.
Yeah. It's irony, bro. It's irony. It's kinds of sarcasm. It's how sarcastic it could be. People saying to you, man, you have not changed. You are same person, but you are just same moron you were 3 years back.
Like you're still retarded. अरे अभी भी सुट्टा फूकता है. फेफड़े को मिलते हैं क्या 5 साल बाद तेरे फेफड़े देखते हैं.
That's like that, bro. You need to grow as a person on daily basis. And it's not, and also people are in confusion that I will have to make friends and then I will grow as a person. No, man. This is a word of technology. There are so many people out there who are giving free knowledge with zero rupee.
Exactly.
You can listen
Uncle
to
Wariku, my favorite.
You can listen to them on daily basis. They are bombarding full of information.
Exactly.
And you can grow as a person.
Yeah, and also like in a fun way, right? Not in a boring way.
Yeah, like, that's why I'm saying.
Fun. It's not like
it's not like some Baba is saying that, man, you should do this.
Yes.
No, not at all.
Stock market
good information.
Exactly.
They are putting good information and they help you to grow as a person. And still if you're saying that, man, I'm not growing as a person, skill is a different thing. Growing as a person is different thing. People should understand this thing. You're learning something, like you're learning Excel, Tally, that's a skill. That's a hard skill you have to learn.
Yeah, that's a skill.
Learning soft skill, listening to those people help you to grow as a person, make you better person. Better person means when you're sitting in a group, it makes you stand out from the crowd. Whatever you're talking, any word you're speaking, any word coming from your mouth, making sense. There are so many people who are into the corporate, who are making good money because of their skill, but they have no sense when they're talking. Their talk does not make any sense. The only reason, like if the person will see that, like watch this video or not, but she was like, man, when I watch your video, it's like guy who in their late 30s and 40s, you're sounding like that way. I'm like, man, it's not like that. Yeah, I take it. I take it as a compliment. Yeah, I take it as a compliment. But I just want to say, people don't have that kinds of understanding and maturity about the life. They are so much limited to their job, man. They don't want to think beyond that.
Like even, at this point, like even if I talk about stock market to anyone, everyone is like, "Arey bhai, ye kya hai ye sab?" बूढ़ों की तरह बात कर रहे हैं.
Bro, I will tell you one thing, and you might have experienced. You went for
one second, just sorry. Alright, yeah, you were saying.
Bro, you went for this 15-day job, okay?
Yeah.
You might have experienced one thing. This 15 days, you didn't think about anything beyond your job. You're coming home.
Nothing.
You're coming home. You're thinking, how I will work tomorrow. How I will act tomorrow. How I will think tomorrow about that job. Every day in these 15 days, you just thought about that. This is how life limits to your job, man. How you limits your life to the job. This is how you do it. So, like when we were in the 12th standard or even the college, thinking about, man, how somebody can waste their life on this one particular job. This is how happens. You got that idea?
Actually though, like when I was doing the job, and I was like, bro, how do people even handle families, bache and everything? It's like, how do they do that, man? It's like, dude, I am home. I am already like lazy. It's like, bro, I'm done.
Nobody wanna become mediocre. Nobody wanna remain mediocre in their whole life. It's a situation which makes them mediocre.
Actually,
it's their environment which makes them mediocre. Because that job is asking for the mediocrity. Your job is not helping you to grow as a person. That job is
Never.
only to just give you the salary. That's it. Nothing more than that. If you really want to grow as a person, then you have to think something beyond your job on daily routine. Because once you get into the corporate world, every day you're gonna, because, and most important thing, you make friends over there. You just get one your partner. Now your life is totally settled over there. You're not thinking beyond that. So when you don't have job, then you can say I'll change the world. When you get into the job, you cannot change your own life.
Like, yeah, that's a true fact as well. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
bro.
if you get a good friend now, like who talks about good things like finance or any intellectual things, then there might be some hopes, I feel like.
Bro, I was listening a podcast of Kunal Shah, like that. Yeah. Owner of the Cred, okay? He was
owner of the Cred.
Yeah, he was having the podcast with the beer biceps, and he said that, man, we feel so good after listening the podcast. We feel so good after listening the video, and after the listening video, you feel like that I did something, but you did nothing. You just felt happy. You just felt happy. That's it. Nothing more than that. Now because of that knowledge you collected from somewhere, now you can brag, you can show off in front of your friends, and you can be cool. That's it.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, exactly. Now I know about stock market.
Cool is a great
even though I haven't invested.
Yeah. Cool is a great thing. Because everybody trying to show up something, whether they are putting on the status, on the story, or just giving shit to you over the call, everybody is just showing off. That's it.
Exactly.
People have car, money, clothes, people have knowledge, ideas, people have something to share over the story, status. Everybody is just showing something. And this is a word of technology. Everything just popping up on your screen. Somebody is selling something to you.
Yeah. That's so true. Actually, that's an actual.
We need to understand.
Yeah.
Whether people doing the podcast, where people sharing something, whatever, somebody is just selling something to you.
Exactly.
And
that is an actual true fact. Even YouTube is free, but they are selling ads,
And our mind never wanna get involved into the complicated thing. That's the only reason we appreciate the Bollywood actors, not businessmen, because understanding business is a complex thing. We know nothing about the business, but we know everything about some particular celebrity.
Item songs, yeah.
Bro, because our mind just does not want to get involved into the complex things and
complexity. Yeah,
it's like that, bro.
But like I feel like, yeah, dude, YouTube has changed the thinking of people a lot, and even the web series, dude, Scam 1992. That's why people were interested in stock market, finance, and anything.
Yeah.
So I feel like this type of series should come, and not like some chapri web series or anything like that. I mean, those are fine, but dude, this type of series are important for people to grow. So that, like, I've learned from that a lot. And as I said, my favorite creator, Ankul Warikoo. You have seen Ankul Warikoo, right? I have seen your status on WhatsApp so from that I've learned a lot about mutual funds, bro. I always used to be like, dude, what are mutual funds? I was so confused, and nobody used to give a direct answer, right? Like teachers, professor, they never, because even they don't know exactly about
they have no idea about that.
Yeah, they're like, you invest money in it and you get returns. I'm like, but how does that work? Then I got to know, oh fuck, mutual fund is not even close to that. Mutual fund is basically they invest your money in stock market or anything like that. So like from like this YouTube era or whatever, this internet era after Jio, like everything has changed a lot, and now the 5G is coming as well, right? I feel like the 5G
is watching the videos over the YouTube just changed the life and influence the people a lot on daily basis, and because of that we understood that how Bollywood could have changed our life. Bollywood could have made good content over the last 30 or 40 years. The cinema came in our country, but they were making the same shit, just their sister, their girlfriend just getting raped, and because of that they are just taking the revenge. And man, you might have noticed one thing, and whenever Bollywood was trying to show women empowerment, how they were showing, because that woman is getting raped, now she's taking revenge. What kinds of shit is that?
Yeah.
This is how we show women empowerment, and how they mock the language of different state, how they show the South Indian people, their language, how music and everything. Yeah, and how they show to this LGB, what's that? It's like
LGBTQ.
how they show, how they show these kinds of people. They always showed them in a very, how people make fun
comedic
of them.
way.
That's
Yeah,
why
comedic way and
it's not
everything.
because it's not because we have
It's fucked up.
that kinds of thought we have created about them. It's a Bollywood who put in our mind that how we have to react with them. It's not our fault.
Exactly.
Because we
That's
are
so
getting
true.
influenced. We are getting influenced what we see on daily basis. Bollywood just does not want to understand that. And now when this OTT platform came, now people started knowing about that. It's not all about who are handsome, who are having good physique, they are only actor. No, actor is something different, hero is something different. We are always used to appreciate hero, not an actor. Now we appreciate actor, not a hero, because there is nothing called hero in this entertainment industry, man.
Actually,
that's you need to understand. You should always appreciate people who are having good work regarding their job. That's it. You should not make them God and appreciate on daily basis. No, man. They are doing their job, and if you're happy with their work, because everybody's just putting hours into their work. They are working 20 hours shift, 24-hour shift sometime in their initial days. They are working. It's not they just became the star suddenly. No, they are working hardly every day. But it does not mean you should make them God. You should follow their ideology, that how they are living their life, what kinds of ideology they are following in their life, who they are following. You need to understand this shit. If you're just you just saw their movie and thinking, man, they are just God to me and I appreciate to them every platform watching to them, you are just shitty, man. That's it. You have no idea about the life.
That's true. It's true.
Rather than becoming a hard die fan, you can do anything for them. Support your friend.
Yeah, that's true. There's so many die-hard fans for this Shah Rukh Khan and everything. It's just insane.
Yeah, people always say that, man, you're the fan of Shah Rukh Khan and all. I'm not fan of anybody. I'm fan of everybody. It's simple. I'm not fan of anybody, but I am fan of everybody. I'm a fan of Gaurang. Anything I'm learning from you, I'm a fan of you. Anything I'm learning from anybody, I'm a fan of you. I'm not a fan like I'll remember your birthday. I'm a biggest fan of David Goggins, but I don't remember his birthday. I remember fucking thing he did in their life. How he worked so hard in his life in order to grow as a person. He lost 48 kg in 3 months. I'm getting inspired by that. Not when his birthday, when he's got born in this fucking America. Not like that, man. I'm getting inspired by the information you are sharing based on your experience. You have struggled and you have learned from that. Don't follow someone because
basically fan and idol are different. Like, feel like that's the thing, right? Yeah.
It's like a difference between inspiration and motivation. It's the same. Motivation is just crap, and fan is totally crap. It's like
Salman Khan fans.
It's like one ideology you're following, and that's a totally crap, and you have no idea about that. And when you're giving when you're giving one identity to you, it's gonna ruin up your life completely. And I'm telling you why. Just say to yourself that I'm a Gaurang. That's it. You're giving one identity to you. I'm a Gaurang. And nobody can say shit about Gaurang. Okay? It's okay. Now you're saying that I am an Indian. You're giving another identity to you. Nobody should say anything to you as an Indian. Now just say it, I'm a human. That's it. Every problem got solved. People just don't want to talk about humanity. People fight. This is the only reason. I'm a Hindu. I'm a Muslim. You are just giving one identity to you, getting offended so easily by people.
Yeah.
Whenever you're living into this figure of identity, you're just allowing to the people just offend you so easily, man.
That's true. Even if they don't mean to, you'll still think that, oh, they are passing an offensive comment.
That's what I'm saying, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for coming on this channel. And I hope in future we also do the more podcasts, man. Thank you so much.
Yes, man. Yes. Thank you so much for inviting me, actually.
Thank you so much.
It was great, man. It was a fun time.
I appreciate it. Thank you, man.